of the key 5 states to hold a primary on Tuesday. Super Tuesday 3, we're calling it. With me right here, next to me is Governor Mike Huckabee. So, Governor, you actually called this a few weeks ago for Cruz in the sense of be careful of making these broad declarations about delegate math. What are your thoughts on that now?
Well, a few weeks ago, he was calling for Kasich to get out of the race. Said it's a two-man race. It's Donald Trump and me. We're the only ones who have a mathematical pathway to the nomination of 1237. And he said, once you've reached that point, you've got to get out. Well, now he's at that point.
He's in that situation. Just for people who don't know who can see now, I mean, Ted Cruz does have 559 delegates, but essentially would need to get 100% plus of the outstanding delegates to get to that magic 1,237.
So the reality is, if he takes his own advice that he gave to others, he needs to drop out and go ahead and endorse Cruz. Do you think that'll happen? I mean, endorse Trump. I doubt that's going to happen. So that puts him in the position of having to answer the question, which time were you telling the truth, then or now? It's not both, because you can't have it both ways. He painted himself in a corner, something you hope never to do when you're a candidate.
Yeah, so publicly, as you rightly point out. Governor, I want to ask you, there are these tales of, obviously, the anti-Trump PACs. They're not really tales, they're realities. And then, obviously, those who wish to see the party unite under Trump. These are two pretty powerful forces. Which side wins?
Well, ultimately, they're going to have to decide, do you really want Hillary Clinton to be president? And if they do, then they're not Republicans. And they really don't belong anymore in the party. And so if that's the case, then go ahead and walk away. But let's be honest about it, and let's not pretend that you're loving the party, because you're not, if you want Hillary.
Yeah, keep many of us, bigger prize.
That's right. And Deidre, many of us over the past several election cycles have been told, let's go support the candidate. And we did. We dutifully went out there and supported candidates that were not our first choices. But we did it in the name of team unity. Now, here's my challenge to the Republicans who always ask people like me to show up and rally for the guy that wasn't my first choice. Rally for the guy that isn't your first choice.
Okay,
if Trump's the nominee, get out there and help him.
Governor, short, sweet, to the point, extremely well said. Governor Mike Huckabee, thank you.
Thank you.
Glad to see you.
Great to be with you.
2 key states